Guys, welcome back to another Warzone video. Today we're spectating CFN lock. And look, the purpose of these videos of just loading into a random game instead of just breaking down my gameplay every damn day is because, well, I want to show you guys what the average player is doing. That way, those of you that play like this, you don't feel as bad, and also to give you the confidence you need to take on fights. Because most of you guys, when you play super passive, you're hiding from players that are potentially worse than you. So these videos here definitely have a good impact on newer players, experienced players, or just basically anyone who's struggling with momentum, kills, aiming, and the latter. So right now here we have CFN lock, and look, he's making mistake 101. He's very close to his loadout. All he's got to do is just loot his money, go to the buy, and la-di-da. But here we are watching a window. I'm not really sure why. I don't even think there's a guy in that window. And neither does he, because after he smokes it, he just runs off to the next balcony. Granted, he's clearing every building and every rooftop that he can from what he has, but again, you never know who's going to come up behind you. You're sitting on a ledge. You're vulnerable to being a target from 365 degrees. And again, we're so damn close to our loadout. Why would we put ourselves in a situation to fight a fight with ground loot weapons? But we've also landed on the edge of the zone, and gas is coming in. And notice how he has not even looked at his mini-map. How do I know this? Because gas is about to kill him, and here we are still looting. Now he's gonna hear it soon. Maybe not. Oh, he sees it, identifies it, and now we're moving on. Here we run into an issue where, as we're running from the zone, anyone who's in a gatekeep spot, aka the next zone that's watching the gas push, it doesn't matter, he's dead. Okay, I thought he was about to pass it up. Anyone who's gatekeeping us is gonna kill us. There's no doubt about it. Even if we take the zip line, it's definitely a better option than walking on foot, but pre-rotating when you're on the edge of the gas is extremely crucial, because even with the zip, we're still not even close to being safe, and here we are once again in the exact same position. I'm all for landing on the edge, and you don't have to land in the next zone. By all means, that is not a rule of thumb. You can land, oh, there's a guy on the rooftop to your left. You can land wherever the hell you want, but you have to be conscious of the zone, you have to be conscious of the timer, and you have to really develop some kind of momentum. In fact, if you're playing outside the zone on the very far side of it, you need to be very momentum focused. Now his aim so far is actually not that bad, but again, we fall into the same mistake where he's gonna get gatekeep kept and meet his maker. Even if he self-reses, I don't think he'll survive this. It's gonna be, yeah, not even a close one. So CFN lock is now out for the count. Now again, what was his mistake? Well, a lot of things. One, just start off with momentum. He had no momentum. Landing spot, I don't care where you land. It's Vondel, it's any map, honestly. Don't care where you land. Just make sure you're playing with awareness. Two, didn't go for his loading. You don't stand a chance in a fight against guys like Cliver, who killed you, who has their loading. Honestly, in the one fight we got, I didn't see any issue with his aim, so I can't critique him there. But here we are moving on to Cliver and his duo. All right, he's on the high ground. Now again, let's pay attention to the timer once again. Good shots. I'm not mad at him for an ADS and trying to get aggressive with it. Good shots. Great play, honestly. Now, the first enemy that your boy Ankle Breaker sniped, laying prone in the open, no cover, no concealment. You just gotta stop doing that. Second enemy, laying prone, throwing out a sensor dart. Now let me ask you, do you think he had an idea of where the hell we were when we shot him? You're damn right. He should have. He should have seen the tracers, should have seen the hit indicator. So in my eyes, there's no reason for a sensor dart. I don't mind the sensor, I'm sorry, sensor dart. Going back to my blackout days. The portable radar. Now, I don't mind the portable radar. I love the portable radar. You definitely want to use it, but I like to use it as a tool of aggression to find out where people are, not as a, oh shit, I'm about to get my shit pushed in. Let me throw it down real quick. If he would have been holding that angle, he may have gotten the fight won. Judging by skill, I wouldn't say so, but it's still a better strategy. So tip right there, guys, instead of just throwing out some useless tools to let you know intel you already should know, have your gun in your hand. Okay, this is questionable bomb drone. What the he blew it up on himself. I'm done. Look how he's got 1 HP, dude. I'm guessing he tried to get out of it. I'm guessing he tried to get out of it, and it blew up in his face. Literally. Oh. Look at your boy out there slide canceling. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Wait, is he sniping too? What's he got? Ooh. All right, so this position again, look, we don't have to, just because we're safe doesn't mean this is where we should be. We need to be rotating to either A, get better position, even before this zone identified. Let's just get someone more centralized. Or B, let's go hunting. They clearly want to fight, but they want to fight from more passive stance, which is concerning. Now, if we did notice their weapons, they don't really have any close range weapons, which is going to be a huge problem come in game, really just depending on the zone. If they could just play on the rooftops like gargoyles the whole game, then they'll be fine. But the moment push comes to shove and they've got to push inside a building, they're gonna fail. They're gonna fall flat on their face. It almost happened right there to one guy. See how the enemy fights this right now. Enemies also above us. We do hear footsteps. We're gonna go ahead and push over here and try our best to get these kills off. What's funny is they're aggressive when they have a knock, but if they just see an enemy, they don't have a knock, they're not gonna push. They're gonna sit on that damn rooftop. I would like to see them get a little bit aggressive with it. They could, again, you don't have to push into an enemy team to become aggressive. You can rotate to the next zone and again, hold these guys. Being aggressive doesn't always mean just push the enemy at face value like most people think. It's coming up with a plan of aggression. It's coming up with a plan of action and taking it quickly. Now, if your plan of action is to camp on a rooftop, that doesn't qualify. Basically, anything that maintains momentum, you can consider aggressive. Now, again, we have a decent spot right here. Uh-oh. Oh, he missed the roof, and it's gonna cost him. Oh, you hate to see it. I mean, you love to see it, but you hate to see it too. All right, this team is running stuns, and again, no matter what map, I do believe smokes are your tool of choice, man. Just to win, you need smokes. If you're doing melee weapons and challenges and just trying to challenge yourself with unmeted weapons, then fine, yeah, use it. But again, if you're out here watching tips and tricks videos, use fucking smoke grenades. And what's bad about this type of gameplay is if this team ever finds themselves in the center of the zone, meaning you're going to get third party, fourth party, fifth party, they're going to instantly collapse on their face. And again, getting better at the game is all about getting reps in. The less you play, the worse you will become. The more you play, the better you become. But you've got to actually play the game. If you're trying to be consistently better, you have got to actually get in active fights and stop just playing for basic wins. Winning's cool, but at the end of the day, when the next game comes out, all those wins literally mean dog shit. Trust me, I've got thousands of wins and across all battle royales. It doesn't mean dog shit. And okay, not really sure why we're not sniping those enemies. We had the sniper, ankle breaker, can hit his shots. He's actually not a bad sniper, but for some unknown reason, we just decided to play passive on it right here and work our way to a loadout that's not ours. Not really sure of this game plan. Now look, they do find themselves on the lower ground. This is going to be one of those instances where they're probably going to get in fights with teams who have SMGs and they do not, and they're going to get completely fucked on. Respectfully, of course. And what's crazy is when they're on the rooftop, their gameplay, as passive as it is, they're still fighting. They're still playing aggressive. But the moment they feel uncomfortable, look what the fuck they become. And this isn't a crack at ankle breakers or Cliver. This is most players. When people feel uncomfortable, they play completely different. Which is why I always want you to put yourself in uncomfortable positions. Now, anyone like Savage, he had an SMG and he outshot him. Well, there's a lot of reasons why that guy lost the fight. One, look how far he pushed down the hallway before he even saw us sitting there. Two, he missed a lot of his shots. In 3, I really don't know what gun he had, honestly. It looked like an SMG. It was an SMG, it was an ISO. So the range on that gun is not the greatest. So from here to the wall that we're sitting at, it's definitely killable. But if you miss 3 or 4 bullets, you're gonna get outshot every time. So for all of those of you out there like, I love running AR and sniper, I never lose gunfights. That's fine. You're running it in bot lobbies. But if you're running in decent lobbies, you're gonna get fucked up. All right, so it's for a team that hates to put themselves in center zone, for a team that doesn't like using SMGs, and for a team that likes to play rooftop, this is weird that we're in the center of the fucking zone right here in game. Watch what's about to happen to your boy. I want you to watch. If you're going to use certain weapons, you've got to learn the play style that complements them. If you're a good range and edge of zone player, then when it comes to in-game, play edge of the zone. Now, whether you're aggressive or passive, playing the edge of in-game is always my preferred. I hate being in the middle of the zone at the very end game because all eyes are on you and your point of interest. Let's see what happens though. This lobby does not seem like the greatest at all. We are going to pre-rotate, which is definitely a great idea. Gotta wait a little bit longer. We don't have much gas mask. And the zone does move slow. We can move to the vehicle. I'm fine with that. That was a close one. See, look. That's what I'm saying, man. He can snipe. So the fact that he missed those snipes earlier is really shocking to me. Just shows me a low level of confidence, again, when he's in an unfamiliar territory. But now that he's in a gatekeep position, it's not that bad. What I would like this team to do is spread out just a little bit. We sit here and maybe our teammate go to the other pylon. The last thing we're gonna do is go inside and blind yourself. No way. Bro, we can take the zip and go up to the rooftop. We don't have to wait for this gas. We can actually go up. The gas mask will survive the zip and going back into the zone, but this is bad. So if the enemy team, this is a massive if the enemy team is competent and they push in while we're doing this bullshit, we're not gonna be able to see them. But if they don't, then they're gonna be vulny. So yeah, now we have no idea where they are. We knew where the enemies were, we saw them with our eyes, and then now we've lost them because we decided to go inside and stare at the elevator shaft for 17 fucking minutes. So what was an easy win has now become a standoff of gas masks, basically. If the, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, look at this dude. All right, if this team doesn't push down, if they just both remain stagnant, let the gas figure out who wins the game, then it's just who has the best gas mask. But if they get aggressive, if that would have bounced a little bit better, I think that would have been a great play. Oh no! Oh, not the parachute. What does his teammate do? His teammate follow suit. Oh, they threw. Now again, honestly, great shots. I gotta be real. Great shots on the enemy. But the transition right there has got him fucked up. If his teammate would have jumped off with him, it would have been fine. Oh, if he had an SMG, it would be even better right now, but he doesn't. He had a sniper and an LMG. No way. Oh my God. So the transition for your boy from one enemy to another was actually pretty decent. Nothing against that, but his teammate didn't follow suit. He missed the ledge and it cost him dearly. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe today. And guys, I will catch you in the next one.